So let's get started. Hi guys, it's Nelly and I am doing more the stuff or something. I don't even know. No, but like the thing is that me and my partner has been doing cosplays since 2016, something like that. But we're still like noobs and don't know how to do stuff, so we're kind of, you know, taking it slow. Also, we have a bunch of other hobbies besides cosplay, but because we love My Hero Academia, I was like, we need to cosplay this now. And he was just like, I guess, but like so we didn't know what to cosplay, and we were like going back not going forward but going back, because I would like to cosplay Kirishima and Bakugo, but like I do not feel comfortable in boy cosplays, and also my partner doesn't want to cosplay stuff he doesn't connect to, so he didn't want to do Ejiro or Kirishima. So it's like, okay, we need to come up with something else. And then he was like, oh, I would love to do Ida, but I don't know why it didn't really go forward, because he didn't want to do the costume, and then I didn't really want to start off with the school uniform and stuff like that. It didn't really work out there. So we were going back and forward and we couldn't really come up with anything. And then it's like, he said, I want something easy because I have a lot of Warhammer stuff. I mean, like, he talks about it all the time. So I'm just like, yeah, you have a lot of Warhammer stuff. But anyway, so I was scrolling through the interwebs, just, you know, casually, nothing special, the internet, and I came up on this image by this name. And I was like, this seems easy. So I was like, hey, you wanna try doing Boku no Hero Pokemon with the headphone girl and Pikachu? And he was like, yes. And I was like, great. So yeah, he's basically gonna order all the stuff for his costume, and I'm gonna try to sew like the skirt. So I got this long pleated version that's supposed to be her skirt, and I was thinking the birds was just like, yeah, anyway, so I got this fabric. What are you doing, bird? I got this fabric and I was just like, okay, checking out how the skirt looks. It's a regular circle skirt, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna make a pleated skirt out of that. And remember this, I suck at sewing. I've only done 2 or 3 costumes, and one was in the 9th grade, and the second 2 other ones has been like, you know. So this is gonna be interesting, and this is not a tutorial. This is just me trying to sew, and you will come along on this journey. So let's get to it. So the first thing I needed to start to do was finding some good tutorials on the internet, because I suck. But I've been a long time watcher of Annika Victoria. She is doing some really good DIYs, and she also does some funny thrifted stuff. I love her stuff. She's great. So I'm gonna follow her tutorial on her DIY pleated skirt tutorial, like the American Appealer tennis skirt thing. From, this is actually very old, 2014. Oh yeah, the golden age. No, I'm kidding. JK. No, but like, I'm gonna follow this tutorial, and I've already been watching it once, but you know, we're just gonna go this step by step. So first step is measure your fabric. I did, and I also measured my inches, because I'm a good girl. 120 inches. I'm doing this in inches and not in centimeters, so I can just follow her step by step, because she did not provide centimeters.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into.
So yeah, we're gonna measure that out. So, bad news, I couldn't find anything to measure in inches, so we will just have to Google. Okay, nice Google. 304.8, so he's gonna round that up to 305 centimeters. 43.18, so we're gonna make that to 44 centimeters. Nice, let's get started again. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the skirt's length and dividing it by 2 so I can make a whole line through the skirt before I cut it. And then I'm gonna take my handy dandy scissors and cut on the line drawn. So guys, I feel like this is a very flattering angle. No, but I've cut my 2 pieces, so let's see what we're gonna do next. Stop guys again. So I was going to go to the second step or something, you know, to continue this, but then I realized that because I just cut everything in centimeters, I had to redo everything else in centimeters to like make it function in my brain, because I am not a good sewer. So what I did was I took some regular tape thing and just put it around my waist, and then I was like pull it all out on this measuring tool, because I don't know where my sewing measurement tool went. So yeah, and this one says that I have 103.5 centimeter in waist.
So
I don't know
the
if you
first
can
thing
hear
you need
this.
to do is to take your waist measurement just
Did
below
that.
the smallest part of your waist, or wherever you want your skirt to sit. My waist measurement is 30 inches. Multiply this measurement by 3, add 2 inches.
So the first thing I need to do is find out what 3 inches is, and that is 7.62. I'm gonna round it up to 8. So I'm gonna multiply 104 with 8 centimeters. I know. Well, it is mirrored, but 837 centimeters of fabric. 830. That's fucking... what? I have 4 meters.
Inches to either side for the zipper and seam allowance, and this will be the width of your fabric. The length will be however long you want your skirt to be.
This is the spine. Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit. Last measuring. I need approximately 8. So this is 1, 2, and 13, and the one is also that, so it's 420. I have 436 centimeters. 436 centimeters. I need double the amount if I'm gonna make the plaid skirt as her. Well, fuck. Either we're gonna go and buy 2 more meters of the fabric, because then I have 8. I need 8 meters of fabric for this because I'm so fat. The thing is, I don't even think I can make a circle skirt out of this now, because I've already cut up the fabric to be, you know, a thing. The question if maybe if I make the things... oh, I need to eat. Well, I can take that later. The question if I should just wing it, you know. You know what I think? We're gonna try to do as she does, and then just everyone. We're gonna try to do this her way, and you see where we go with that. So what I'm doing here is I am pointing out every 1/8 of centimeters, so I can ruffle it up later. And I'm supposed to take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and pin it. And look at that little thing. So yeah, let's see. And we're gonna do the same for the other one. So here's the pleated one. It is quite too long, I must say. It's like going down to my thighs, and this is not what we want. First tried, fail. I haven't sewn anything, thank God. So the thing is that obviously the fabric is too long on the other one, so I tried to like see how I could have it if I double shorten it. And so I tried to see how it would be with the double short, and it looks kind of short, but then I measured it out with my regular skirt from H&M, and it isn't that big of a difference. And then I can also just do a longer waistband, so I think it would be so much easier. Yes, it's stupid. Superläskigt till exempel. So I think I'm gonna shorten it even more and do a longer waistband. I think that is the best way. We can check it out. So if the shirt is gonna be like this long, I think it's gonna be so much better. Let's cut this thing up again. So let's do this again. So what I'm gonna do is, hey Milo, I'm gonna measure out the shorter part of the skirt in centimeters. 83 centimeters. 83, and then I'm gonna divide that by 2, which is 41.5. By the way, I put on a sweater because I'm just like period sweating right now. Wait. So here's the pencil skirt now, and if I take it from my waist, I think it looks a lot better actually. And so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and then I'm gonna sew it all together. Yay! Let's see how that goes. Try not to break the skirt. Ah, don't. This is so. So I put together them both just to see like how big of a piece. Come here. I need. Oh, please don't break. So yeah, this is obviously a very big part, and it seems like the thing, as big thing as I need, is over here. Then it would be quite loose too, which I like. So here is the whole skirt pinned and measured, so it should all fit me right now. The only thing is that I need to sew this part together, and I don't know if I should do that first or after. I think it's gonna be better if I do it first, so it's everything, you know, is a straight line. So let's get my sewing machine out. So I have put up my sewing machine. I have changed the colors to black and red on the hair. I have pinned the fabric and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do this two ways. The first way is I'm gonna zigzag them together, and the second one is I'm gonna do a straight thing. Let's put this on zigzag and start sewing. One praise to the sewing gods. Let's. So after sewing the two skirts together, I'm just gonna sew them. I'm just gonna sew the ruffled part at the top to get the hem off the skirt. Let's do that. So after hemming, double hemming the under part of the skirt, I'm going to... How did I forget this on every language I know except Russian? But no, I'm gonna use heat and thing. So yeah, hope this works. So the hem is ironed, and just go back to the sewing machine and fix this up. Yay! So let's sew some more. Try number 2. Why? Third. Yay! So I had to go and charge my camera, and while I was doing that, I sewed the stretches for the long band that is gonna be the waist thingy, and I ironed the whole skirt just to, you know, because you kinda need to do that sometimes. Yeah, but now I'm gonna just sew it together, like on the long side, and then put it on the skirt, and then I think we're basically done, except the zipper. I do not looking forward to the zipper. Alright, let's get starting. And now we turn this inside out. Yay! Let's iron this. You know what? Let's try something else. So I'm almost done with the skirt, and I'm gonna do the last thing off camera. Maybe I should pause. Sorry, I'm having Los Brilliants in the background. No, but I'm gonna finish sewing this off camera because I'm gonna put in the zipper, and that is such a hassle. I never really understand, so I'm kind of afraid to do it in front of the camera. So, sorry. When I come back, the skirt is gonna be done. So, it's actually another day. I did finish the skirt. I'm sorry, TLDR, I'm very tired. I haven't slept anything. No, I finished the skirt yesterday as planned, but the thing was, it was so late, and okay, let me tell you the story. Yesterday when I was supposed to sew the zipper and everything, I did that, and it was too big. It wasn't sitting great. It was too straight. It was, you know, it was just wrong in every place. So I just thought like, okay, I will give it an hour, I will come back to it. So I went around doing my own business and stuff like that, and then my partner came home and I showed him, and he was just like, why don't you try an elastic band instead? And I was like, would that really look good? You know, I was very skeptical about that, but I tried it, and it turned out great! Yay! So I have a skirt for cosplay. Yay! I will show you how the skirt looks on me right now. The skirt is still very loose, but because I can use fixed elastic, I can tighten it however I want, and it fits great, so I'm very happy. And yeah, so this was as hard as I expected. My sewing machine was a real champ this time. Sometimes she can be, you know, she can be a handful if you have like a cheaper sewing machine, you know what I mean. But yeah, this was a fun experience, and I'm looking forward to doing more cosplays or more cosplay parts. If I'm doing the rest of the outfit in camera, I'm probably gonna put that into one video instead of everything separate. This was just like to get me motivated to do something. I hope you enjoy this vlog, sewing vlog with me, and I will see you in another video. Bye!